Hey guys, so I started doing my hair today. If you've seen me in my live streams lately, you've been seeing me with a puff up like this, right? Except both sides, for weeks and weeks and weeks. But I decided it was time to wash the hair, so I parted it kind of haphazardly down the center, and I have one side over here and I had another side over here, and I've already detangled this side in 3 sections and then braided them together. I mean 3 twists and braided them together. Just a really mild detangle, not a serious hardcore detangle yet. The first thing was just getting it down out of this puff, and as you can see, it is like a serious kind of tangled situation. Look at that. That's, I'm sure, some shed hair that hasn't come out yet. So I need to really get in there without ripping it apart and put it into 3 sections so that I can twist those up and then have them ready for my wash, which is going to happen later today. So I decided while I was doing my hair, why don't I show them how I take down a puff so that I can prepare it for washing? Because if you just try to take a puff down and dry and then just start pulling it apart, ripping it into sections, it's going to tear your hair, it's going to rip the ends up, and any growth that you might have been getting in here, you're going to lose on the ends because you're tearing it up. So let me show you what I do to start. Now, what I've done right now is that I've got it in a goodie elastic band, and I'm just going to take that down. And before I get into conditioners or oils or anything like that, because you guys know I love my pre-poo and then using conditioner with it, I'm going to first, and I gotta confess I've already done this a little bit in order to even part it down the middle, but what I'm going to do first, before I start trying to pull this apart, is I'm going to spritz it. First thing, use some water. I just have warm water in here. It doesn't have to be warm, but I like warm just because it's falling on my body. So I'm going to spritz the puff itself for sure, but I also get up underneath it and get to the hair that's not kind of tangled up in the puff. I'll let it sit for a few minutes. No, I'll let it sit for a few seconds, not minutes. Maybe, I don't know, 10 or so. Let the water absorb in there. And then I'm going to start just gently pulling. I can already feel the areas that are looser. This part up front is definitely looser, meaning this section kind of up here. The back is getting there. It definitely is tighter. It's a tighter texture, but it's also not quite as wet. So I'm going to go back in the back with more water. Let that sit for a little bit. Keep working up here. See how I'm just gently pulling? But doing this is slowly kind of pulling the hair down, kind of taking it down. I don't get all wild and aggressive and try to be fast with this. I mean, I'm not really slow, but I don't want to do this super fast and end up kind of damaging my hair. I'm just gently pulling, going in, pulling, not pulling to the ends of the hair. Get up underneath a little bit. Oh, I might not have gotten it as wet. And I'll start with the back. Spend a little bit more time back there now. Do you see what happens as I pull on it? Just loosening it. I have to confess to y'all, I don't like the feel of that wet hair on my neck. It's cold back there. There's that one section of hair. See where it actually sits? It was like way up here before in the puff. It's actually way back there. It's starting to come. It's not ready to come up yet. It's not ready to come all the way out yet. Look, it's still hanging there, but some other stuff came out. So I'm not being aggressive and just snatching stuff out. I get to it as it kind of loosens up. Ooh, look at that. The top section for me, the top of that puff, is actually some of the back texture, so it draws up a bit tighter. So I have to give more care as I deal with that section because the front of my hair doesn't draw up as tight. And so when I'm interacting with that, see how it behaves a little bit differently. There, it came out. That one tangle, that one shed tangle. But there are plenty of others. I got a good size shed ball out of the other side. And remember, I'm not doing any major detangling now. Like, this isn't major finger detangling. I'm just kind of going through with my hair that's wet and pulling whatever will slide out. And I'm really not pulling hard. Just pulling whatever will slide out. Doing this, and I do this outside of the shower because I'm going to detangle before I get in the shower, before I wash. Doing this outside of the shower ensures that I'm not going to be standing in there forever trying to detangle. And I've tried that before, but I don't like detangling in the shower where it's cold or I'm just, I feel like wasting water. Because all I'm doing, the only reason I'm running the water is to stay warm. You know, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to start twisting this back section now, and then the other two sections, and then I'll have my 6 twists to start my wash process. Alrighty guys, finished these 3 twists, and I'm going to start washing my hair soon, but I wanted to just show you what the process looks like, what I do to take down a puff and detangle it. Definitely get your water spritz first. Don't worry about putting all kinds of product in there, especially if you're just getting ready to wash it. Just spritz it with some water, let it sit for a little bit, maybe 20 seconds, and then gently part it and part it into your sections. And then if you want to go on to style it, you can do that. Or if you're ready to wash like I am, you can do that. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know if you would like more simple kind of hair technique videos from me. And as always, guys, I'm so grateful to you for watching my videos. Thank you so much for your support. I love reading your comments, so make sure that you give them and thumbs up my videos. And I will talk to you guys later, okay? Bye-bye.